We're both doing it.
That's a bit like that's a sort of you've not read into that of being like.
It's actually hot today. Oh.
Do I need to do it? Yeah.
Thank you.
That's
you're
for you.
Literally like.
We're popping high bottles tonight. Hey! Let's go!
What are you doing?
Good.
We literally did a U-turn in the middle of a motorway. Yeah. Brilliant.
Like next to the colonists. They were like, it's based on a true story, but like, none of it. Okay. They tried to make him a bit more like, yeah. They tried to make him more accessible, human. Oh. Okay. Do you know what it seems like? Sometimes when you go travelling, they just make something for someone. Yeah, they just throw anything together.
No, thank you.
Ma'am, please. Ma'am, make photo, please. Ma'am.
So this is the talking part of my video. Now you have seen the little snippets of things that I have gathered together from the last week. I thought that's a good way to show everything. You'll know what I'm talking about when I get to it in this part. So now I've been away from Jersey for a week. I've been in India for 4 days. I'm on like my 4th day now. And it's great. It's amazing. And I'm so happy and grateful to be here, and I'm settling in great, which I'm all happy about. The beginning of last week though didn't end up as quite as relaxing as I am. I was not quite as relaxed as I am now. I had an issue with my visa, so my visa application, my e-visa application got rejected twice, and it basically said the government has rejected your application and will give you no reason why. Great. Not. So I was kind of panicking. I was on the phone to the Indian embassy in London. I was on the phone to too many people, getting myself worked up. I eventually figured out that I had to do a paper application and then hand it in to the Indian embassy in person, but it was going to take 3 to 5 working days to come down. And that meant that by the time I got to the UK on Wednesday night and I had my appointment on Thursday morning, it was going to take, I wasn't going to be able to leave on Saturday night as I first anticipated. So I was a bit gutted about that, but the people at Plan My Gap Year, which is the company that I've travelled to India with and who I'm volunteering through, they were so chilled about it. They were like, when you can get out here, you can get out here, so just don't worry about it, get yourself sorted, and we'll see you when we see you. When I left Jersey on the Wednesday night, landed, and from Wednesday through to when I left, I was staying with my friend Alex. So I stayed at her house, and then I got up like 8 o'clock in the morning, went to the Indian embassy, and I was there for about 3.5 hours. But the amazing news is that they granted me an emergency visa, which I was literally given there and then on that day. So I didn't even have to worry about changing any of my flights. I didn't have to worry about cutting my time out here short. It was just bish bash bosh, here you go, we're really sorry. And I was like, amazing. So I was actually able to, I sort of breathed a big breath. That doesn't make any sense, but you know what I mean. I was like, you know, and I enjoyed my time in London and got really excited for India. Whilst I was in London, I did a fair bit of sightseeing. I had the best time ever. We went out for my birthday, which was lovely, and it was great to catch up with Alex and just spend some cool time in London, which was a good start to my trip. So I flew on the Saturday night. It was a horrible start. Traveling was awful from the get-go. Like, I had to get the tube from Highgate to Heathrow, basically. I didn't get a seat at all, which was awful. And I had my huge rucksack with me, so it was ended up sitting on my rucksack at one point. And then when I got there, I put my bag through security. Everything was fine. I was looking forward to going. Got on the flight, and I was sat in between. I was in the middle seat, but then we were in the middle row, so it was 9 seats in a row, but split into 3. And I was in the middle of the middle, and the 2 people either side of me just decided that they were going to forget or had no idea what personal space was, so we didn't have any personal space whatsoever. They didn't have any armrests. I was like, this is fun. Wasn't. And then the person in front of me decided to lean their chair all the way back, so I had even less room. And I just thought to myself, I was like, oh great, oh well, I'll probably sleep a bit. I didn't sleep. I had 45 minutes sleep, and then the air hostess woke me up with a tray of horrible looking airplane food, and I quickly declined, and I could not fall back asleep. So all in all, the travelling side was a bit horrific, but I got here and I got through immigration absolutely fine, got my bag, and then the guy came to pick me up from Plan My Gap Year people here. When we walked from the terminal to the little van that was going to take me to the house, and I got in the back, put my rucksack in, went to put my seatbelt on, and there was no seatbelt. There wasn't even a belt. There was literally just the buckle where it should have been, and I was like, oh, okay. Looked down, thinking there might have been one there. No, there was no clip either. So I was like, right, brilliant. Okay. And then I really experienced what Indian driving was all about. And honestly, I complain about people not using their indicators in Jersey, but I don't think anybody owns an indicator in India, but their horns certainly work. But yeah, it was like, whoa, okay, welcome to India. And then, but instantly I could tell that I wasn't in any place that I wasn't in a place I'd seen anything like before. Like it's so different here. It's crazy different. Like there's just like cows wandering around because they're sacred, and like you can go to prison for 5 years for killing a cow or injuring a cow or something over here. And it's like, wow, okay, there's so many stray dogs, people just wandering around, that everything's very close together. It's very unbuilt, very not westernized. That doesn't make any sense, but you know what I mean. It's crazy. So I eventually got to the house, great little house, everyone was really friendly, and I slept. I had some food, and then I slept and slept and slept, and then I woke up, had some more food, and then slept. So that was a brilliant start to my first day here. We got up on the Monday for orientation, and orientation was really good. But we learned a lot about the area, we learned about the project, about the people, what we were going to be getting up to and stuff. And then we went straight to the slum school, which is where I'm working now, for the next 8 weeks. And we got to like meet all the teachers, meet some of the kids, and then in the slum school they've got a GP clinic, and then they've also got the women's empowerment area, which is where they all handmade stuff, the saris, and they constantly sew, and they're all amazing and incredible. They make really cool bags and purses and stuff. And then from there me and the new girls, we went to a fabric shop, and we chose some material for our saris, which was it was filled with so many colours, so many materials. It was so beautiful. It was wow. And then from there we came back, and again we had another chilled night. I slept a lot, in all honesty, in my first days. Like I slept a lot. Yesterday was our first proper day, and the kids at the moment are doing exams, so I was sort of helping them with their revision, invigilating if they needed any help, just sort of getting to grips with the different levels that the kids were at. So there is lower kindergarten, upper kindergarten, class 1, class 2, class 3 and class 4, and then like a nursery. And the kids aren't in classes based on their age, the kids are in the classes based on their abilities. So it was good to see which level some of the kids were at. And so then we decided what we were going to be, which classes we were going to be doing. So I'm going to be teaching class 1 and class 2. And then yesterday we went to Delhi for the rest of the afternoon. We came back around 1 o'clock to the house, had some food, and then I had another nap. I don't think I've napped so much in my life. And then we went to Delhi, which was lovely. We went to the Gandhi Museum, and then we went to a famous market, Delhi market, which was interesting. It was a tourist market though, so I'm kind of excited to go to different places and see like a proper Indian market, because the prices there were, you could tell that everyone there was a tourist, so they definitely aimed to barter for a tourist, for what tourists will pay. And then from there we went to the big Indian gates, and then we had a lovely dinner at a place called Social, which was on like a rooftop, and we were sort of like sat cross-legged, like eating this amazing Indian food, and it was just lovely. It was really, really nice, and it was a really nice introduction to Delhi and India. Today I have just come back from teaching my first proper class. I was doing nouns with the kids, which is good fun, and going through a list of words that they need to learn by the end of this sort of term-ish. I don't know how much I'm going to get through with them, because I am here for a long period of time, but again I don't know how long the terms are going to last. So they're doing exams this week, so we start fresh on Monday of next week, and we'll see where it goes. But it was really lovely to be able to teach a class, and all the kids are so eager to learn. They're so eager to learn. They're so kind. They're really, really polite. and they just want to show off that they know what they're doing, or they want to show off the fact that they want to know what they're doing. So I'm really, really looking forward to what's to come. I'm really looking forward to my next 8 weeks here. This weekend is my birthday on Sunday, the big 20, which is going to be lovely because we're going to Jaipur and we're going to Agar where the Taj Mahal is. We're going to Taj Mahal at sunrise on Sunday, so I think that is probably going to be the best birthday ever, and I'm really looking forward to it. I think, yeah, that's me for this week. In terms of these vlogs, let me know what you think of them. If you like the whole setup of the little videos at the start and me talking at the end, let me know if there's anything that you want to like me to talk about. I don't know. I really don't know how this is going to go. I didn't really anticipate the fact that what this is going to be like, but it's actually easier for me to get across in my own way what I've experienced rather than typing it all down. But if people are wanting to read anything, let me know as well, and I can do a blog alongside this as well. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know.